Ah, yes, boys and girls. I have got two girls because we are habitually in that mood of speaking boys because majority of them of students are boys only, and one or two classes only girls are coming, and girls are still coming this year onwards. We have to change usage of words. Okay, come on. Today we are going to discuss about national parties and their performances. Yesterday we were into the national party named BJP, Bharatiya Janata Party, the ruling party in central government as well as most of the states in India. It is said to be a centrist party or rightist one, not center, rightist party we can say, supporting capitalism. That's why most of the public sector units are being sold out and they ask the private sectors to take over. So it's a private ideology, a capitalist ideology. Capitalism is a system of business or system of business activities in which the means of production and distribution are controlled and owned by private individuals for profit. So the profit that comes for a private company goes to the pocket of the company owner. You know, Mukesh Ambani, you might have heard this year, he has not taken the salary from his company. Why he has not taken? Because the tax for the company profit is 25%. The tax for an individual to pay to the government is 30%. So if he is not taking the salary, naturally that money, 5% of the profit income he has got will be kept in his company. So like that it is there. So that's a capitalist ideological. So the capitalist, and what he has done is not wrong because law permits him to do it. It is not illegal not to take the salary from the company. And the money will be accumulated as a profit of the company. So capital for the tax for the profit of the company is 25%. Personal income tax of an individual. So if Mukesh Ambani takes a salary, he was taking earlier around 2 crores per month. So 25 crores salary he is taking. So a person who is having income above 10 lakhs have to pay 30% of his income as a tax to the government. So he has saved his money for his company. So that is capitalist ideologist. So there is a communist party in that way. Bharatiya Janata Party supports the capitalist ideology, the American system or British system of business activities. So that is what we were discussing. Earlier limit. So it was only in North India. This party was limited to the North Indian areas only. Now it is spread all over India, and it is a leading party of National Democratic Alliance. There is an alliance created by BJP. In that, many were there. Now, a number of the political parties who are the allies of BJP has drastically come down. Now, important ally is JDU only. Agalidal was an ally of NDA. It has left. Shiva Sena has left. So only prominent ally is only JDU, and there is one party from UP. So that is a BJP. It has got at present in 2000. It is written in your book about the 2014 election. You know, the 2019 election was there. In 2019 election, they could get more than 300 seats. It is able to rule itself. Minimum required majority in Lok Sabha is 273. So they are able to get more than that. So now it's a ruling party. So they have got their ideologies. They don't want any religious conversions. People should change their religion. That they don't agree. They don't want it. That is their ideology. Now we come to another political party that is recognized as the National Party, Communist Party of India. Now this Communist Party of India, CPI, is facing a problem now. There's a discussion going on that it may lose its national status, because they should have a minimum 6% of votes and 4 MPs to Lok Sabha. So this CPI is having hold in Kerala, in Bengal. Now in Bengal, they could not get any seats in the previous election. And some areas of Bihar, some areas of Andhra Pradesh. So it is a left ideological party. Means the party which states that the property of the country should be owned by the government. Socialistic ideology. That's a CPI. At present, D. Raja is the leader of it. So that is the Communist Party of India. This Communist Party of India was broken during the Chinese aggression, because this political party, as per the communist ideological system, single party system should come into existence. Basically, this political party don't accept multi-party system as the system that existed in Russia. That is their ideology. At present, or China, at present only in China this party exists. Okay, it came into existence in 1925 during the national struggle itself. It had come into existence. Believes in Marxism and Leninism. We have studied last year Karl Marx and Lenin. So ideology of Russia, where everything is equally shared by all the members of the society. That is the ideology of CPI. So they don't want a cessation, they don't want to break up. That is, they don't agree with it. Accepts parliamentary democracy as a means of promoting the interest of the working class, farmers and the poor. In India, they accept this one because they say that through that they are able to propagate or upgrade the farmers and the working class people. Russian Revolution, you know, it was fought for a communist ideology. Karl Marx and Lenin, they came up with the idea of sharing everything. Became weak after the split in the party 1964. Till 1964, CPI was only one party in India that was very strong. But in 1964, after Chinese aggression, it was split into two. Communist Party of Marxist, Karl Marx only ideology being implemented. That's the next national party, will see that. So that is CPI and CPIM. So they have got a split and they have renamed it. So significant presence of the states of Kerala. Now it is also there is a ruling party, ally of the ruling party in Kerala, CPI. West Bengal, Now it has no strength. There it is very weak. Then Andhra Pradesh, Punjab, and Tamil Nadu. In some areas of Bihar also it is there. This is not mentioned there. So it is equal to less than 1% of votes and one seat in the Lok Sabha elections in 2014. In the next Lok Sabha election, practically there's one MP only totally there. Now it is very weak. It may lose the national party status. That's it. So that is CPI. Now we come to another national party named CPIM, Communist Party of India Marxist. Communist Party of India Marxist. So this party really has come into existence by breakup of the CPI. You see the symbol of CPI. It is sickle with grains. And when you come to the symbol of CPIM, they have taken up sickle, hammer and a star. They have broken themselves away from Communist Party of India. And they renamed it Communist Party of India Marxist, following Karl Marx ideology. Karl Marx is a person who propagated the idea of communism, who has written the book named Das Kapital and Communist Manifesto with the support of Frederick Engels that we have studied last year. So there is the communist. Supports socialism, secularism and democracy. It supports socialism. Socialism, sharing of wealth. Secularism means, really the word means no religion. So, Communist Party of India tells that no religion. That is speciality of it. Secularism. But in India, it supports, it doesn't object anybody to believe, because the Constitution of India has guaranteed fundamental rights to the citizens of India to follow any religion. So it cannot oppose that ideology and remain in India. If a political party has to function in India, it should accept the Constitution of India. So Communist Party of India has accepted the Constitution of India. So it is not telling that people should not believe in religion, but it doesn't support the ideology. That's all. Accept democratic election as a useful and helpful means for securing objective of socio-economic justice in India. Sharing of wealth, bringing up the people into society, equality, everything is there. So they try with that effort to get a upgraded, developed society. So it has got some base in Kerala, Bengal. In Bengal, it was continuously the CPIM as a leading, was ruling. Jyoti Basu was chief minister for 24 years. Then Buddhadev Bhattacharya became. After that, nobody. And the present coalition in Kerala, namely Left Democratic Alliance, is led by CPIM. Mr. Pinarayi Vijayan belongs to this party. And CPI also is part of this alliance. So they have got some presence in Kerala. And they were having in Tripura also, Manik Sarkar, previous to present government, which is under the BJP, there was a chief minister of CPI. Now, it is not having much hold. It is having some MLAs there. Okay. West Bengal, Kerala, Tripura, especially among the poor factory workers, they have got a trade union organization named CITU. So it's a very strong organization. Critical to new economic policies that allow free flow of foreign capital and goods into the country. Was in power in West Bengal for 34 years. Won about 3% of votes and 9 seats. All over India, 3% of votes. In Bengal and in Kerala and Tripura, it was able to get a majority, more than 6% of seats, votes. So it retains its national party status. It has got capacity to retain. Now we will come to another important political party of India, that is Indian National Congress, which dominated Indian politics from 1885 to 1914, we can say. 2014. So 1885 to 2014, this political party dominated the national scenario. And it led the national freedom struggle. After the freedom struggle, the party leaders of the Congress could come to power under the leadership of Jawaharlal Nehru. And it continued. The last non-prime minister of Congress party is Dr. Manmohan Singh. After that, it is in with the hands of BJP. That is so it has naturally, because it's a political party which has got a free flow of thinkings, a split was many times it was split. That is a part of Indian ideological system, Indian natural system of India, because we have got a variety social, democratic, religious, linguistic divisions. So the party was split into many pieces. And the party sought to build a modern secular democratic republic. Means secular democracy means government has no religion of itself. It doesn't mean that it is not supporting religion, it is supporting, it doesn't object any individuals to practice there. That's left to the individual. If one person wants to change the religion, it doesn't object. It is left to the individual to decide which religion he should practice. The guarantee of the constitution is there, religious freedom. So that is there in the beginning of Congress ideology. Congress gives more liberal mindset to the people. That's why people leave the Congress, come, go. So it is surviving like that. Still it is there. It is a largest party in India. It has got a link all over India. People still believe in the ideology of Congress. 1980 to 89 it was built. 1977 Indira Gandhi was there. She lost the power. Then again it comes back to power in 1980. Indira Gandhi came to power. Then Rajiv Gandhi. Then we can see Manmohan Singh. Like that it goes. And most of the other prime ministers of that time, they left the Congress and formed VP Singh, Chandrasekhar, Morarji Desai. All were members of the Congress. They have left the Congress and formed another one. Naturally, it was like that because all were working together for the national struggle. So after that, they have left the Congress, they formed another parties and started to form organize. The another party has come up. Then, it's a centrist party, neither right nor left. Means it is permitting, it is not completely left. Means it is not completely supporting the capitalist ideology nor completely socialist ideology. That is why there are public sector units as well as government sector units. 1991 economic policy has permitted foreign multinational companies to come and start factories. Still India was having Indian government factories in every field. So Indian government was controlling most of the economic activities of India. That was of the Congress party. The ideology was that. They went on with that ideology. So that is a Congress party. The party's exposes secularism and welfare of the weaker sections and minorities. Minority people means those who are the different caste, different religious groups. Everybody is taken into Congress, and all have got their role to play. If you are unhappy, you run away. After some time, you come back. All those things are taking place in the Congress. That is a Congress party. New economic reforms, but with the human face. The party of Congress gives more importance to the human development than economic stability. Human beings should be happy. So the money, wealth should be given to individuals for their survival. So many of the government companies were supported by the government by spending their own money, governmental money. That is, a public sector units were at a heavy loss. Still the government was keeping them by paying the salary from the government. The salary is paid from the tax that is collected by the people. So that was the situation. And we know when we got independence, nothing was there. We are very poor. Everything was looted by the Britishers. From that scratches, we are brought up to this level. So that was Congress Party's contribution, we can say. In 2004, they formed United Progressive Alliance. There are other political parties supported it and went on to run the government. RJD, Samajwadi Party, like that many political parties joined together. So United Progressive Alliance is led by Congress. So that is at presently, it's a principal opposition party, because it is not given the recognition as an opposition party because it is having only 54 or 52 MPs. According to the ruling party thinking, they should have, if it has to get a principal opposition recognition, it should have 10% of the total odds of MPs. That is 55. So it is not getting that. Now come to the breakup group of Congress named Nationalist Congress Party, led by Sharad Pawar. And another person was there, P.S. Sangma. P.S. Sangma died, Sharad Pawar is there. So it is known as Nationalist Congress. It was having base in different parts of India. Now it is concentrated mainly in Maharashtra. This NCP with a symbol named clock is functioning in Maharashtra, and it is supporting Shiva Sena and Congress. All three of them have formed a coalition to run the government in Maharashtra. So BJP is opposition party in Maharashtra. So that is a Nationalist Congress Party. It came into existence in 1999. Sharad Pawar, P.S. Sangma, etc., Tariq Anwar, these three members who were the prominent members in the Congress, left the Congress because they stated that they are not ready to support Sonia Gandhi as she was a foreigner. So they formed a new organization named Nationalist Congress Party. And now it is not having the national recognition, but when the book was written, it was having. So it is there in the Nationalist. So when you in the textbook, that question will come because it is there in the textbook. Okay, so now we will go to state parties. There are so many state parties. You can go to next page. Here you can see, if you go to Jammu and Kashmir, National Conference is there, one of the prominent party. Go to page number 82. Okay. Anybody has got any doubt, cadets?
Sir, what is the meaning of communalism and secessionism, sir?
Communalism means supporting community. Mainly this is called religious sentiment. Sectionalism means break away. My section is how. See, now you are studying in 10th Chinese school, 10th class and 10th A. So you support only 10th A group. That is sectionalism. Only 10 they should be prominent. Only 10 they should has got everything. Others should not get. Everything I should get. 10th B is entirely different. 10th C is entirely different. So that is section. You divide among yourself. That is sectionalism. My section. You know, every religion has got a section. Even Christianity has got so many sections. Islam, Hinduism also. In Hinduism, the caste divisions are there. So my section members should be supported. My section should come up. Only my section should survive. That is sectionalism.
What is imperialism, sir?
Imperialism is a system of making money and power. The real simple meaning of the imperialism is a strong power controlling a weak power. If I am very strong, I control you and I don't permit you to do anything. You are absolutely under my control. So it is imperialism. That was being done by European countries. Now America was trying to do in Afghanistan also. Now it has left it. That is imperialism. Controlling a weak nation or a weak person. Anything it can be imperialism. That is all. And capitalism is private individuals invest money. He is concerned with the money only. And he wants the profit. Socialism is the government invests money and that profit that is earned is utilized by the government for the profit. It can not only government, it can be community also. That is also socialism. As the society invest money, you run a factory together and the wealth of the profit that you get from the factory is shared by every member of that group. So that is the socialism. So in Russia, in China, at present is a communism, they say. Wealth is not shared. Okay, each private companies are permitted to function in China and take profit. It's permitted in China. But community, government is absolutely controlled by the political party. That's a community. So that is the difference. Any other doubts? Hello? No doubts. Everything is clear. Okay. Now we'll come to then state parties. If you have no doubt, everything is clear. Okay, I will mute my this one.